My mom loved baking all the time. If I ever called her on a Saturday morning, it was not unusual to be cut off saying, "Oh, hang on, I gotta take the cookies out of the oven." Even well into her 80s, Mom never quit. She continued to bake every Saturday morning as if she still had 6 children around and 17 grandchildren coming to visit. Jean was born Virginia in Raleigh Township and grew up and worked on a home farm most of her life. Married my father in 1955. Both my parents were children of European immigrants from Czechoslovakia. Had 6 children. I'm the 4th with 3 older brothers and then 2 younger siblings.
She was a very busy mother when we were all running around the house. She was so proud as a gardener and a frugal woman who would pride in the fact that there were meals that we would have that were all grown from the garden.
My mom was the kindest, most gentle soul. She loved caring for people, and that was evident as we grew up. It was evident when the grandchildren came, when the great-grandchildren came. Her nurturing, caring spirit was always in a room. My mother began donating to hospice long before I started to work there. She felt it was such an important part of our community, and she had even said to me one day, "You never know if I'm going to need it." Early spring in 2021, she started to notice her skin turning yellow and knew that there was something going on. After a diagnosis of pancreatic cancer, we knew that she didn't have a whole lot of time left. I asked the doctor specifically, and he said, "A few months, we won't see a year." Her diagnosis was March 8th, and she lived until March 6th of the following year. So during that year, we celebrated everything. We celebrated Mother's Day, we celebrated her birthday, we celebrated Thanksgiving, we celebrated Christmas, because everything was wonderful. We all rallied around, visited her, helped take care of her, but she couldn't get over the fact that we were spending all this time. She thought we had better things to do. We should be living our own lives. When the final days came and it was very evident that she needed more care than what her family can provide, I suggested that she go to hospice.
The entrance to the hospice is like walking into your living room, like the home that she would have preferred to probably pass away in, but the next best thing was certainly the hospice.
Having worked at hospice, I knew what hospice did for families. I had no idea what it was going to be like to be a hospice family. Hospice took care of all of us, not just my mom, provided meals, provided hugs, which was really important at this stage in her life and in our lives. Family members can just be family members. They no longer have to take care of their loved one. Their loved one is taken care of, they're taken care of. Hospice gives all that.
It warms the heart. That was one of her sayings that she used over and over. She did put together a book of the rhymes and songs that we all have now. And in the hospice, that book of poems was there that people would read to her or sing the songs to her. I thought that I knew every verse. I recited it to her very directly, and eyes closed said, "You missed a verse." And that was a very poignant moment in the whole experience too. With a smile on her face, "You missed a verse."
I think the legacy that my mother left me would be patience. And she often comes into my head, what would Mom do in this situation? So patience, she taught me that.
The care that my mother received at hospice was beyond, I think people would have to pay a lot of money to have that kind of 24-hour care, something that she would have felt guilty about. Donating to hospice is a great investment in celebrating a life.